What's going on, guys? It's Corbin here from acousticworld.net, and just wanted to quickly answer a question that I see cropping up a lot online, and that many people have when they're first starting out on the guitar. And this is whether you can play electric songs on the acoustic guitar. And if you've been playing a while, it may seem like maybe a more obvious question, but I think even once you get to the advanced stage, you kind of underestimate just how versatile the acoustic can be. But anyways, the short answer is yes, you can absolutely play electric songs on the acoustic guitar. But a little more like, if we go into a little more nuance just to see what's possible, I would point you towards bands like the Foo Fighters, bands that are sort of notorious for actually like a harder sound, a harder electric sound. Another one would be like Nirvana. And both of these bands have done like really awesome acoustic music over the years, and specifically acoustic versions of electric songs. So for Nirvana, one of my favorites is Lake of Fire from their MTV Unplugged performance. Really cool stuff. And the Foo Fighters, they've done a lot of cool acoustic stuff, which surprises a lot of people, but obviously Everlong, they've done a really cool acoustic version of that. You can see live versions of it. And another song, I think the first Foo Fighters song I ever heard actually was Big Me, and they have an acoustic version of that song too. So those are both really good. And in terms of like seeing just what's possible, I have a song on here from a metal band, actually, Typo Negative, which is one of my favorite metal bands. They have a song Green Man, and I did an acoustic version of that, which maybe you want to check out if you are a metalhead looking into acoustic stuff. And also, if you're interested in that, like if you like metal and acoustic music, another good guy to follow on here is named Jason Stallworth. He does, I think his whole channel is based around teaching metal guitar, but he's just recently started showing some like live acoustic performances that he's done and talking about the relationship between, metal and also playing acoustic. So that's good stuff to check out too. But that's what I would point you towards, guys. And then, there are also just like rock bands that you sort of think about as being like, when you think of a rock band, most people don't associate that with acoustic guitar for whatever reason, but a lot of rock songs are actually very acoustic centric, or use the acoustic guitar as like a centerpiece in the song, even though it's technically rock. And so this is everything from like Led Zeppelin to Crosby, Stills and Nash. And then there's more modern bands like Slightly Stupid, who, have the acoustic guitar actually plays a pretty key part in their overall sound. Another, maybe more obvious guy would be like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. He's, a lot of his songs feature acoustic music. So I just wanted to put this out if you're maybe considering learning acoustic guitar or just getting into it and wondering what's possible, or if you're worried that you pick up the acoustic and all you're ever going to be able to learn is purely acoustic music. That's really not true. Pretty much any song is really available to you. The hardest thing I would say to play on the acoustic is actually stuff like, it's just hard to like shred and also do like blues rock, like Stevie Ray Vaughan type stuff, because bending becomes very difficult. That's really going to be your biggest drawback, at least for me, I find, is like bending strings. I almost never do like a whole step bend on the acoustic because I'm just afraid I'm going to break a string. So I hope that was helpful, guys. By the way, you can always check out acousticworld.net. I have a free guide to chords, tabs, and video lessons to 100 of the best songs to learn on guitar. You can just go to acousticworld.net/songs, or I'll also link to that in the description below. So if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.